Screen Violence.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into this week's episode of Working Class Music. I'm one of your hosts, Jason.
And I'm Tia.
And if this is your first time checking us out, thanks.
Welcome.
Yeah, have a seat. This is going to be a good one. On today's episode, we've got something that you could say is a violent delight, and that is the brand new pedal, Screen Violence, by our very good friends over at Old Blood Noise Endeavors. So, what is the Screen Violence?
Well, besides an amazing album that you should definitely check out, it is now a brand new pedal / collaboration between Old Blood Noise Endeavors and the highly acclaimed band Chvrches. This is by far one of the coolest collaborations ever. Screen Violence was inspired by the band's latest album of the same name, and it's pretty much Old Blood Noise capturing that Chvrches sound in a neat looking pedal.
Because it actually looks cool.
It looks dope.
Yeah.
Features include mono, stereo, and mono to stereo operation.
Saturation section with control over violence, gain, voice, and volume to access gritty boost through a heavy overdrive, if you will.
Modulated reverb selection with a control over wet, dry, mix, and screen, a magic knob controlling many parameters at once.
Order switching to run screen into violence or violence into screen.
Soft touch switching and relay bypass for each section.
And most important of all, it has an expression jack to control screen. Actually, this is the most important part.
It requires a 100 milliamp 9 volt DC center negative power supply.
This pedal will be available May 19th for $279 USD directly from the Old Blood Noise website.
And the next few Chvrches shows.
Now, on to the sound. I'm just going to turn it to the other mode and just mess around with it a little bit. If you want, you can take it by section or just dive right in. Alright, sorry.
I like this. I want to play with this more.
You know, I had a whole list of puns to make because I am a very, very big fan of churches, but I'm going to spare you those puns. So, yeah, I'm going to let Tia give her first initial impression.
Oh, I thought you were going to make me do a pun. I was
No.
like, not on the spot.
No.
This is my first time seeing the light. I was once blind, but now I see. You are my shepherd, and you have led me to... I'm kidding, I'm kidding. This is actually holy water that I've been drinking.
The power of Christ compels you.
My skin starts to burn. So yeah, no, I like this pedal a lot. Like, I really want to play with this. Even like Nelson said, like, I want to play with this through a synth.
Shouldn't we have maybe done this with a synth then?
No, I haven't practiced synth in a while.
You know, seeing as Churches is a very synth-heavy band, like, I want to play with this on bass and on synth and whatever else I can plug it into. I just want to try different things, because it sounds so big, but so pretty, but so mean.
Yeah.
Like, it's got, like, the right amount of, like, aggression, but, like, a perfect amount of kind of, like, just ambience and trails and, like, I don't know, like, the texture just sounds really big and huge and wide, and again, like, the overdrive section, it's not too much.
Yeah.
Or is it a fuzz?
No, it's an overdrive.
Okay, it just,
Well,
it doesn't sound...
Actually, while we're doing that, because I think this would be kind of cool, because I think the manual, if I can get it out there,
Manuel.
is actually pretty cool.
Was it a poster?
Yeah, it's a poster.
Sticker.
So,
Okay. Is it literally...
yeah, just the settings and everything right there.
That's awesome. I want more of this.
What company should do that?
Fuzzy Transistor Drive. Yeah, this is sick. Good job. Actually, great job. Yeah, Jason, what are your...
My thoughts, so when Seth asked us to do this, I was initially, I forget how he phrased it, but he initially didn't say what band it was. And then when he did, I was like, holy fuck, yes, that, we gotta do that. And then I got it, and initially it was one of the few pedals in my life that I've gotten and I played with for hours, just jamming and being creative. And my thing is, a pedal that inspires creativity automatically gets the Working Class Music platinum stamp of approval. We're going there. Overall, I think it, for me, a person like me that likes ambience and drive, I think this pedal is for me. I don't know if this is a regular production model. I hope that it is. I hope they sell a buttload of these because this pedal is awesome. Like, initially, I didn't know what to expect going into it. You know, I was like, I know the Church's sound, but in my head, I was like, they're synth. Like, so how is this going to work? Like, especially on guitar, which we will do some synth stuff with this. We definitely will. Yeah. Probably like post something on our Instagram about that. Like
TikTok,
with,
you know,
yeah,
where you see our shorter.
Yes. But overall, like I said, I love it. Like I told Seth, I was just like, dude, I love this thing. Like, I absolutely love this thing. It's funny because this seems to be the year of the time-based effects. And I think Old Blood Noise just came out with one of the top 3 of the year. And I don't say that lightly because, again, a pedal that inspires creativity is always something that I enjoy. And with other manufacturers doing things and doing different things as well, it's kind of cool that we're in an era where pedals are like inspiring creativity and inspiring you to think different. Yeah. For me, it's just like, man, it's like that question from our from the 5K Q&A, like if you can narrow it down to one pedal, I would dare say this. Like for me personally, it's just the sounds that I do in a box, and I can't ask for more than that. And one of the neat features that I like that you demonstrated was like how you can route it. You went with the reverb first and the drive second, and then I did the inverse of that. So for me, I was like, oh, that's cool, because like, you know, you normally don't think of that in that way, and you know, typically you always want to run your reverbs last. But yeah, this is a winner. I can't say enough kind things. Like,
I mean, honestly, they just knocked it out the park. Like, it's versatile, but it's still interesting. Mm-hmm. It's a familiar concept, but just kind of like with a twist on it that I really enjoy. So like Jason said, this is definitely something I can see that would get a lot of playtime. Even like if you're just kind of like at home playing with a looper and just like adding on like just sounds on top of sounds, like this is the perfect pedal for that.
Yeah.
So with that being said, buy it.
Yeah, buy it. Again, I don't know if this is limited edition, but being that it's only available in 2 places, you may want to pick one up like ASAP.
Like yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess there's nothing more to say, especially since we're looking at that cookie cake.
You guys finished the episode, then you can have it.
All right. For those of you at home, they're having cake off screen.
It's a cookie cake specifically, and I really want some.
Yeah. So we're just going to close this episode out.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Thank you.
We're going to close it out with some cake. Right. Because, you know, this pedal...
Oh my god, is this a Street Fighter plate? I love this.
Yeah.
With that being said, check out our socials, TikTok, Patreon, Facebook, Instagram. Down below, let us know what other bands, and just a hypothetical question, would you like to see Old Blood Noise partner up with in the future? So we've got Churches out of the way. Comment below who else you would like to see.
And with that said, we have been Working Class Music, enjoying our cookie cake. Happy birthday, Xander. And we'll talk to you guys later. Took it into my vein.
The tone.
The tone.